doesn't have a chief minister yet. It is a battle that still continues. And here is my take of why this is such a tricky decision for the Congress to make. Now, there are two public candidates who are fighting to be chief minister after the Congress won the election. Both very strong candidates. You have DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah. We understand that in Kantirava Stadium, there was actually preparations for a swearing in that started, and now everything is being literally rolled back, as the Congress has asked for 2 more days to make this decision. Here's my take on why this is a tricky decision to make, right? On one hand, you have Siddaramaiah. He has experience. He's been a chief minister in the past. He's presented 3 budgets. He has mass appeal. He has the support of minorities, of Dalits. He also, from what we understand, has the support of most of the MLAs that have been voted into power at this point. On the other hand, street fighter DK Shivkumar in your other corner, who has led the party from crisis to crisis. He's helped the Congress. He went to jail and came back. He considers himself as someone who sacrificed himself for the party, and now he's looking for his big payback. He sort of rebuilt the party from that poaching episode of 2018 when the MLAs were being poached by the BJP. There was a lot of resort politics, you'll remember. The thing that goes against DK Shivkumar is that there are a lot of criminal cases he has against him, and that is tricky then to put someone in as chief minister who might be summoned by the ED or the CBI or things like that. So that might be working against him for that top post. Now, both of these are very, very strong leaders with strong support within the party. So the Congress at this point is going to find it difficult, because when they offer the post to one person, they need to be careful not to lose the other person. Because if that person breaks half of the party and leaves room for the BJP to move in, or leaves room to join the BJP and create government, you would have lost a state that is very hard won. So, which is why this is being, this is taking so much time. Now, we understand largely from the ground that the Congress had chosen Siddaramaiah, but DK Shivkumar is not accepting any of the consolation prizes. He doesn't want to be deputy chief minister. He doesn't trust this rotation, half term you, half term me thing, because he doesn't know if they will go back on their word. So he's actually digging in his heels and saying, I will accept chief minister and nothing less than that. The Congress cannot risk losing him or disappointing him in a way that will cause him to leave the party and go across the aisle to the other side. So that is why this is taking so much time. It's also sloppy because of the way the decision is being made, right? On one hand, you had the MLAs pass that one-line resolution saying we want the party president to decide. Party president is Mallikarjun Kharge. Then they had a secret ballot. I mean, why have a secret ballot if you're asking the party president to decide? Anyway, we don't know what happened with the secret ballot. Then they had observers fly in from other parts of the country to observe and see what is going on. We don't know what those observers observed. Then we have these 2 guys who flew out to Delhi and they're meeting Sonia Gandhi, they're meeting Rahul Gandhi. Mallikarjun Kharge is talking about the high command. We don't really know who's making this decision. Is it Rahul Gandhi? What office post does he hold in the Congress right now? He's not even a member of parliament. So if Rahul Gandhi is making that decision, that should be made clear. So we don't know who's making that decision. Now, I must point out here that in the past, other parties have also taken a similarly long time to choose their chief minister. The BJP, for example, took an inordinately long time to choose the Assam chief minister. They took a very long time to announce Yogi Adityanath's name when he became chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. So this is not new. But the manner in which it's being done, which is very public, information is being leaked to the press, the 2 candidates are talking to the press, that is what is making it seem really sloppy. So on one hand, you have Randeep Surjewala who's telling the media, don't speculate. But these 2 camps are not only talking to the press, their people are leaking to the press constantly. And so you have so much information coming out into the press that, Congress is not making up its mind. And that is what is looking really sloppy about this whole process. Like I said, it's going to be tricky, the decision, but it's good. They're going to need to make a decision. They're going to have, there were some reports that came out that said DK Shivkumar might be offered a position in the national, he might be offered a national position in the party. We're going to have to see what that is. We understand also that among the Lingayat candidates who have won and among the SC/ST candidates who have won, there are about 36 and 30 of each of them. They are also at this point lobbying for representation within the cabinet. So that is also another decision of who gets the cabinet berths and what cabinet berths we're talking about. But in the meantime, the Congress has to make this decision that will perhaps decide who runs the state of Karnataka. So we're going to watch that, which is why this is going to be a really tricky decision to make.